Hey guys, it's System, and this is FTB University. Hope everyone is well. Having a amazing day. I myself, really good one, really good day, and we're gonna back to this pack here. Just gonna push forward. In between episodes, I haven't done much. I have not done much at all. I actually fell asleep super early last night. I was like overtired, and yeah, that's a thing. What we're gonna go ahead and do first off here is actually thank two patrons. So two new patrons, one returning, one brand new, I should say. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and name them as rats, and then go ahead and put them to work immediately, because I just put my patrons to work apparently, so that's a thing. But I'm gonna make them both fisherman rats, and they're gonna be able to fish for us and get us fishing things. So that is pretty cool, pretty awesome, and I actually don't like the way that looks. Let's go ahead and do that. Get this over here, do that and that. I had to breed some more too, because I had like everyone was a female except for this guy, who's actually not working right now because this is full, and I haven't needed food for a while. So that is a thing. Also, where's my chicken at? Chicken, I want to show you this. This chicken, I found out what it's for. You actually go ahead and throw a gold ore at it, and then it spits out 3 gold ingots. So it actually is like ore tripling just for gold, but you can only do like one at a time, so it's super slow. But I guess early in the pack might be useful, but your chances of finding it early in the pack is pretty low. But anyway, so we got this here. Let's go ahead and throw down some water. So we have some water sources. Apparently we want chest on the ground for no apparent reason. Let's do that. Here we go. And then this will just get us free resources from fishing, which is pretty cool. Now, we do need to pick out 2 rats here, but we need to grab the name tags. So let's do that and see which ones we're going to use. We've got a nice little white one here. The 2 names are Katie Plays, so that is the returning patron. So thank you very much, Katie. Thank you for the support. And Blue Iron Eye, who's a brand new patron. So yeah, again, thank you for the support. It is pretty amazing. So I want to go ahead and get 2 of them here. So we got that one. These guys have blue on them. I need to get the kind of right ones going. I think I'm going to make this one here blue iron. So let's go ahead and throw Blue Iron Eye there. There we go. We got a brand new rat there. Going to go ahead and throw a fisherman hat on it, because why not? And give it the actual upgrade fisherman, which is pretty cool. Really easy to make. Just a whole lot of fish. So that's a thing. And then, I guess, which one here? This one's pretty cute. Let's go ahead and give this one to Katie. So let's go ahead and just throw Katie Plays right there. And then we'll go ahead and grab the actual, I guess, hat and stuff, right? So that net. So that looks good. Then all we have to do is actually get them fishing, right? So let's get them work. We need a cheese staff. And I'll have to grab you. Tell you to deposit items into the chest. And then I'll have to grab you and tell you to deposit items in the chest. There you go. Awesome. Also, this is driving me crazy. Let's go ahead, put away some of these rats. It's like I'm storing them, right? Let's go store the rats. Anyway, that's a thing. Go ahead and grab you. Awesome. There you go. So we got 4 of them in the cage, kind of out of the way. And then I should be able to just tell you to harvest, I think, now. So we go to harvest, and Katie will head off, start fishing. That's awesome. And then we'll do the same thing over here to Blue Eyes Iron. Let's go ahead and hit harvest. There you go. Now, it does make a lot of noise, I think. Yeah, but they're a little glitchy. But they're wagging their staffs. They're doing their thing. It is pretty noisy, and I already accounted for this because I knew it was going to be a little noisy. So I made this item here. It is a super sound muffler, and we should be able to go to add here, go to recent, and see if we can hunt down Minecraft Entity Bobber Throw. Click add, and then we don't have to list that sound anymore. But these guys should, once they find an item, actually go and throw it in the chest there. So that is awesome. Also, where did my chicken go? I have no idea. He's over there. I didn't get the gold from him, did I? Go ahead and throw that there. There you go. I don't know where the other stuff is, but I just don't want the ore on me at this point. Also, I went ahead and opened up. Also, I should say, thank you very much for the support. It allows me to do everything that I do, right? I'm really derpy. I'm not good at this stuff. I do my best, but they did get stuff. Let's go ahead and see what they got there. They got ourselves a fish. But I'm not good at this, Patreon stuff and community stuff. I'm an autistic derp at the end of the day. I'm doing the best I can. So, again, thank you for the support, and we'll kind of move on from that there. I did open up some of those chests there, the random item chest. And we got this one, razor wire. This one, I forget the tool you need to break it, so I don't want to put it down, but that does hurt mobs, so you can use it to kind of defend areas. Got this one here, a Redstone Lantern. I think this one is weird, right? You change the sides. I think you can kind of control the amount of redstone signal that comes out of it. Not 100% on that one. I've never actually had a need to control redstone signals. That's a very kind of vanilla mechanic. This one here is actually pretty cool from Britannia. So I got this here. This one here, just being in your world, I believe it's called the Teru Bozu. But just being in your world, I think like every 10,000 ticks it has a chance of making it sunny. So if it's raining, it makes it go away. But I think you can throw sunflowers at it when it's, or use sunflowers on it when it's raining, and it'll try to make the sun go away. Or you can use blue orchids on it, and it'll actually try to make it rain at a low chance. So that is a thing as well. I found this as well. It's a weather sensor. This one here, I think just emits a redstone signal. Do we have any redstone on us? We don't either. I think it emits a redstone signal based on the weather. So pretty cool little item. I guess you could use it in tandem with that guy over there, the Teru, and drop flowers on it automatically using a setup like that. I think you can get a comparator signal off that Teru as well, actually, because I checked the wiki really quick. But I'm curious about this one. I've never used this one. This one is from Quark. What is the recipe on it? It must be, yeah, purple. So anyway, go ahead and head out here. I want to just see if we get a signal off it. Just easy. No signal there. But if I invert it, it does. So it's seeing the sun right now, I guess. And then this one would see the rain. You could activate some automations based on that, which is pretty cool. Did I find anything else? Overgrowth seeds from Britannia, which just make your flowers, I think, work twice as good. And I think that's it. I think that is all the stuff I found. So that is a thing. What we're going to do today, though, I think it's going to be power. We definitely need to upgrade our power, get our power going. You know, just power stuff we need. I want to get an AE2 and everything else, right? So AE2 going to take power. It takes a lot of power once you start kind of advancing into it. So that's going to be the first thing we get into, just a new power system. So the power system we're going to get into today is actually going to be the gas burning generator from Mekanism, which is pretty cool here. The way you kind of make power with this is, well, you get some melons or some other materials. Melons are just really easy, right? But you go to melons, you get use on that. You crush it down in a crusher. You get this biofuel. You take that biofuel, you run that through this one here, the PRC. You get water. You use water and hydrogen, mix it with it, right? And then you get substrate, but you also get this ethylene, and that burns in the generator, and that's going to be our power. It should produce about 7,500 a tick, and it is pretty easy to do. So it's pretty awesome. We're going to use this for like our early mid-game power, just to run our AE2 system is kind of the plan, right? So that is awesome, and that's what we're getting to. One of the things we're going to need here, though, is going to be a cloche. So we're probably going to start off the Immersive Quest line really quick. Let's head to Immersive Engineering, head over here. Actually, we need to go to the introductions first, I guess, and actually hunt down the right quest line. There we go. Grab our book. That is cool. I'm not going to use the book. I'm going to throw it in our Akashic Tome. Actually, you don't do it like that. I always try to do that too. I wish they made an interface just in the book, so you just add it in there, because I always do it. Probably doesn't need it. It's just I feel like it does. Anyway, let's go and head down to, I guess, Immersive down. Sweet. We got the book. It wants us to make the hammer, and then we need this. This is actually the only two quests we need to do today. So let's actually go make our hammer here. This is kind of the main tool from the mod. And actually, no, another one we need as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make the wire cutter. So let's go ahead and grab that. Then we need some, what was it, coal coke? It's the coke oven, right? Coke bricks. Yeah, these here. We need 27 of these. Then we need to build a little multi-block here. This is going to make it so we can make treated wood really easily. I don't know why I made so many. I have no idea what I just did with my life. I got totally distracted. Let's do that. We need 27. That's fine. And we got our hammer, and we have that. We probably need a tank as well, because we actually need the fluid that it's going to produce to actually be able to make the treated wood, to be able to make our cloche here. So that is cool. So that is kind of the multi-block. That is everything, except for maybe a little coal. So let's actually grab some coal here. That's cool. Head up here, find a spot for it. This is going to move. This was very temporary. But anyway, let's just, let's put this upstairs, I guess. We'll put the power set up here maybe too. Do I have room up here? I think so. Actually, it depends. No, I can't put it here. We won't put it here. Let's go ahead. I can put this here, but I can't put the power set up here. We'll put it somewhere else. This is just a 3x3x3, so really simple multi-block here. Let's kind of get it all set up in our attic, because that is where we do our coal coke. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. Now you take this coal, you pump it through this, and it should be listed in here somewhere, I would think. Right there. There you go. And the coal turns into coal coke. That can be used in the, what is the other one? The blast furnace, I believe, to help you make steel. We also get this byproduct, creosote, and that's what we're actually looking for. So we're just going to take that, pop that in there. That's going to start working. Then every once in a while, it's going to produce a coal coke, but it's also going to give us creosote. Then we can actually have creosote for immersive when we need it. So that is actually all we need, and this thing is pretty slow. You can't use time in the bottle on this either. You actually need the center block. I don't even know if we have the ender porcupine in this, do we? Yeah, you can do it with this, but I'm not really concerned. I'm just going to let that run. We actually have a little bit of treated wood, but I just wanted to show people who didn't get it the way I did how to do it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's drop. Well, I need that drawer. Can I get that drawer? Sweet. That's going to be for our melons anyway. So what I'm trying to get here right now is this here is the garden cloche. This thing is going to be able to grow our melons at a really good pace. So let's go ahead and grab. Actually, we just grab these 4 pieces of iron, I guess, right here. Maybe. Let's do that. Awesome. Then we'll go ahead and use the hammer on that, right? So that and that. Get 4 of these plates. And what else do we need for that mechanical component? Just nothing. So let's actually toss that in there. Go ahead and grab the mechanical component. That's one part. Next part of it is going to be, I don't even have it up there, the workbench from Immersive. And then we need to make a little blueprint thing here. But we need this treated wood. That's what the oil upstairs, our creosote oil, that I'm producing this for. Like I said, I already have some of this, right? But if we go to treated, I want to show you the exact recipe here. Just made with a bucket of it around some wood, right? So super easy. But like I said, we already have it. So no point trying to go get more of it right now. Go ahead and do that. Grab ourselves a crafting table. That looks good. Drop you off. Then the workbench. We also need a blueprint. The blueprint we need is the one that is called crafting components, which I think is that one. Let's go ahead and grab that. That looks good. Awesome. Now this thing all does is help you make crafting components. It's nothing special. You pop it down, put in the blueprint. Gives you a list of things that you can make here. What do we need here? Nickel plates and copper wire. Let's go ahead and grab some copper. Copper, we have 1. We don't need many. I only need like 1 recipe of this anyway right now, so that's good. There was redstone in there. Let's grab a few of that. What else was it? Nickel. Let's go ahead and grab 4 nickels. There we go. And I think it was glass, right? Let's go ahead and grab like 4 glass. Sweet. I'm surprised I remembered all that. Usually I forget one component and I have to go back. But anyway, that's good. Now it wants these in plates. So we can just go ahead and grab our hammer. Do that right there. We got our plates. Now to make the wires right now, because we don't have any machines, we have to do it this way with the wire cutters. And we just toss these in here. Then we get some copper wires. And that should be everything we need. So we just do that. The plates, the glass, and the redstone. There we go. We got our vacuum tubes, which is amazing. Look at that. Let's go ahead and throw our iron mechanical component in there. There we go. So what this thing is going to do is grow melons for us, like I said. So we need water. We'll need a seed, I guess. I guess we could just turn that into a seed, right? So we'll just do that. Awesome. I'm going to grab some dirt. That looks good. Sweet. And that should pretty much handle that, I guess. Then we have the reservoir, then our water. Then we'll just need some conduit stuff. So that's good there. Another thing we're going to need here actually is some better conduit. So I've actually gone ahead and made these ones here. I guess I made the vibrant alloy. This stuff can move 20,000 RF. This thing's going to produce about 7,500-ish, 7,200-ish, somewhere in there power. So we're going to have better conduits to move that around. So that's good there. Then we have to start making our mechanism machines. So first one we'll make, I guess, is going to be this here. This is the actual crusher. This is going to actually make the biofuel. So we need that one. So let's grab that. Then I guess the next one would be the pressurized Raster chamber. What do we do here? I think I actually started making those little circuit things. Let's grab them. And this one's going to have some issues anyway. So this one, let's see here, pressurized reaction. It has this. Let's drop them off. There we go. But this one's going to have metadata because it uses a machine. And these machines all have metadata. So I'm going to have to craft this not in here, I guess. Because this is definitely not going to let me. Pressurized Raster chamber. Go ahead and grab you. Drop that stuff off. I don't even need that right now. And what else do we need from that? Some of these tanks. Go ahead and grab them. Sweet. That's good. Awesome. Got ourselves a quest there. I have some dynamic tanks, I believe, in here still. So let's actually grab that. And what's the rest of it? 2 of the circuits, some steel. Let's go to circuit. Oh, we got 2 right there. Awesome. We'll need some steel, which we already have on us. It's just the fact that it's dropping off everything in my inventory is just in my benefit right now. Anyway, let's grab one of them. And I think I moved all my crafting tables, so I have to make one. Anyway, let's get JEI sync on. There we go. Let's go crafting. Just hunt one down. This one? No, this one. Just vanilla, man. Just a vanilla table. That'd be amazing. Anyway, it's good there. And then we should be able to finally make this. Oh, we're missing a tank. I thought I made 2 of those tanks. Where did the other one go? Tank? Did I put it inside? Okay, well, I'm not sure, so I guess I'm making one more. Awesome. You can't stack these, right? Because they have metadata, right? So that's a thing. Then we'll go ahead and actually make it now. We have that. I cleared up a bunch of our inventory, and that's pretty rad. So there's 2 machines. That was actually probably the hardest one. Next one will be the electrolytic, and it looks like we need some ground down materials. I think we need 2 of these things, actually. So let's actually grab 4 iron. That's good. Then it was gold, right? Yes, 2 gold. That's good. Drop that off. I don't know how I got 3. That's fine. Inventory is clogged. Need some iron. And this is why I'm going for this system now. I should have already gotten AE already, probably. But I really want to give this one a try, right? Anyway, if I could actually type. But it's driving me crazy. This thing's driving me crazy at this point. Just the little metadata issues and the way it puts things in your inventory. Just the little quirks of it. It drives me mad. It was great as an early system, but I am so far past it now. So anyway, go ahead and grab that. Grab that. Hopefully get our gold in a second. That looks good. Drop these off, and you got to make these core things, right? Electrolytic cores. Need 2 of them. Drop that off. Actually get our electrolytic separator. Oh, maybe. There you go. Drop that off. See if we can get our gas burning. There we go. I think we actually have pretty much everything here. So we got new cabling. We got water. We'll need conduit, right? So let's grab some. I don't think we need item conduit, but we'll grab it. And some ender fluid conduit. That looks good there. And what would be the last component? Just making sure we have everything so we don't have to do a second trip. Oh, this here. Let's go ahead and grab a void upgrade for the drawer. So we can actually void off one of the byproducts we're going to get, which is going to be substrate. No, wait. That should be good there. We can't put it in this building, so we'll just move it over to this building. It's not going to be a pretty setup, but it's going to be fairly compact, so it'll work out either way. So let's go ahead and break that torch. Probably move it up a little higher for now. And then get the first machine down. Actually, I need one more thing. I need a way to buffer power into this. How am I going to move power to this? I guess I could bake. Actually, I know what I could do. Let's head over here. Actually, over here. I have one of those batteries. So this thing had an excess of power, so I threw one of these here, a wireless RF battery, just so I could like move the power around a little bit. I should be able to just power these machines I need to buffer it to get the initial kind of burst, then it'll kind of power itself, right? So I should be able to grab it from this battery here is what I'm thinking. Anyway, that's good there. Let's go ahead and grab the cloche. Let's pop that down right there. What we have to do with this thing is get water into it, but we also need the seeds and the melon seeds. Water has to go back in this little hole right here, which is fine, which we could probably manage pretty easily. Let's get that out of there, that and that. That looks good. Then we'll just run the water kind of like this. Awesome. I'll figure out the other shape of it in a second. The cool thing about this multi-block, you can make it any shape you want, right? Anyway, that'll move that over there. Then we'll go ahead and grab a Yetta. Let's do that. Oh, we needed one more high. So let's actually do that. Just wand that, and then the water should get in there. So that's good. We'll have to power this thing, I suppose. Actually, can we use one of those transmitters just directly on this? We might be able to do that. Or I'll just do this. I should be able to do this as well. Is that giving it power? There we go. It'll start producing there. That is good. Go ahead and throw a compacting drawer on here. That should, once this grows, right? So it should be growing there now. I think it is. Wait. Does this have power? Oh, that did give it power. That is kind of weird. This doesn't just move power into that? I thought it did. Can you do it here? Nope. That is really strange, actually. So we need a way to buffer this. Let's go into here for a second. And let's try... Actually, let's just try this. Can we just pull power directly out of these? I feel they changed these wireless RF batteries. They used to work on a lot more. I used to cover these things with wireless transmitters. Actually, I could try that real quick. Let's go ahead and grab that for a second. There you go. Sweet. And maybe right here. Oh, there we go. It's getting power now. So it does work. Okay, cool. This can't do the battery directly. But anyway, once that gets full grown there, you see there's like a melon grown in there. It'll actually export the entire melon. So that big melon. And because this is a compacting drawer, it actually treats a full melon as 9 slices. So we just got 9 slices from one growth cycle. So yeah, it's actually pretty powerful. Anyway, we're going to go down here. What we're going to do is set up the first machine. That's going to be the crusher, I guess. Actually, before we do that, let's make it so we can move items into it. Let's grab some of the flat transfers. Then we could just put it on normal mode, I guess, and pop it here. And that should automatically start getting melons. So we actually have the first machine there, just kind of moving stuff directly in there. We're going to want to move those melons from this, right? Once it gets power. Actually, is that not going to get power from that? No, it's not. Okay, we'll have to deal with that in a second. Actually, we might be able to do this. Let's try this first. Let's do that. Sweet. Go and grab this here. You're going to get power now? Yeah, they totally changed these things. Yeah, it's so weird. These batteries aren't, they're not doing what batteries do. Anyway, let's head back to the base for a second. I'm going to grab one of our capacitors. Probably the easiest way to do this. Just to get, you know, the initial buffer there. Let's go ahead. They would be over here. Let's actually grab 2 of them. Sweet, because these will definitely be able to power this, right? That's good. And that gives us 2 million RF. And, yeah, just do it this way, man. They're making me do it janky. Anyway, I guess I was trying to do it janky. They're making me not do it janky. Anyway, let's go and throw this here. Awesome. That should power this machine. I don't know why it's lighting up like that, but not going to worry about it. Basically, going to start crushing it down, creating biofuel, which is what we want. Next one will be the pressurized reactor chamber. We're going to take that, pop it right here, and just make sure it's exporting in. I think we have to go into here. This machine's a little confusing too because it always has different tabs there. But we're on the item. There's also like a power tab. We want auto eject on, and we'd want this side to be output. And on this side, I believe we need input. Oh no, yeah, that's right, input. There we go. And there we go. It's actually just moving the items automatically across now, and that's what we want. Next thing we will need to do, I guess, is set up this one here. We need to get water and hydrogen into the ration chamber to be able to get our power, right? So, our ethylene. So what we would want to do, I guess, is grab some conduit. Let's actually just do this. This just makes more sense. Then you do that right there. There's only one connection. We want that one on extract. And I guess we just want the insert on that one. And that should give it water. So it has the 2 parts it needs now, right? So that's 2 parts of the setup. Last one would be the Electrolyte Separator. This one's a little weird. So it's going to take water and break it down to hydrogen and oxygen, but it's sided, right? So it's going to move the hydrogen to the left and the oxygen to the right. Now, the oxygen we don't need, so we're going to dump the excess. Just means when it gets over a certain point, it'll just void it off. But the problem is, like I said, it's sided. So what we want to do to kind of fix that is set it down backwards, kind of like that. And then it'll export the hydrogen automatically out that side straight into this machine. Just make our life a lot easier. So basically, a lot of explaining for a little bit of thing. Anyway, do that. Awesome. We don't need that. We just need an insert. And this here should already start producing. It's getting the water. It's producing oxygen. And that hydrogen should be going in here. And then we're producing substrate. And we are already getting ethylene. So we're actually already getting our fuel here. And that is really awesome. One thing I want to do here is grab this, I guess. And on this machine, side config, we want to make sure we're on items. We want this would be the front, that's bottom, that's top, right? We'd want output on the top, I guess. Let's see if that works. No. Oh, we need auto eject, right? There we go. That'll eject this substrate. We don't really need this substrate, I don't think. It's used to make HDPE pellets, which I think is used for plastic, right? Which I don't think we have a big use for. So I'm just going to let them go in there and then use a void upgrade and void those off. So that's kind of the plan there. So there's our void upgrade. Do that. That takes care of the substrate. And I guess the last part of this, I guess I don't even need this. Oh, I will need that cable actually. But the last part of this will be the actual gas burning generators, right? So, yeah, we're good actually. This is actually super simple. I need this now. Let's actually go make one more tool too. I should have made this earlier. The configurator is the tool for this mod, but I'll show you how that works really quick because it is useful because the inside of the configs of those machines can get really confusing. But let's go ahead and grab this here. Yeah, have ourselves a energy tablet, I suppose. Go get a configurator. That's cool. Then we need to pop this into a charger. Every time I open up this charger too, I get a jolt of lag. I don't know what's causing that. That's really weird. But anyway, with this, you can kind of hold shift and use your mouse wheel and just kind of move through different settings. But we'll kind of get in here and use this puppy. And we actually right now want it on, that's heat. energy, gases, right? So I want the gases to come out the front. So right now, if you right click, it says current behavior none, gray. So it's telling you what this side is doing with gases. Now, if I shift to right click, it'll kind of change it, right? So bump to gas, dark red, output. There we go. Output blue. And you can see there, it's just a kind of easy way of telling what size the machines are doing, which is awesome. So I can tell that, like I said, I just told it to output to the front, which means I can take down the gas generator now. And I should, hopefully, oh, I need to, I'm not sure if you can turn on auto output in that, actually. Fluids, no, we want gases, right? Items, gases. Auto eject, right? Right there. And see if that works there. There we go. We start getting ethylene. And this is actually already producing power. It just doesn't really have anywhere to put it right now. And that is sweet. One thing I want to do to kind of finish this off. Oh, wow. There's sirens again. Anyway, here we go. Be the second video in the last couple weeks that had police sirens in it. Anyway, is loop the power back and make sure it's powering all the machines, right? So this kind of keep the machines permanently powered without us really having to do much, which is nice. And I guess the last thing I'd want to do is bring this up here. I think we could power the Cloche from there. I don't think you have to power from the top. So let's actually take that off for a second and make sure it doesn't drop in RF. I just want to make sure when it goes through a cycle there, it isn't going down and it's actually accepting power from that side. Yeah, it is. I think so. We're good. Okay. So yeah, we actually already have a power setup. That was super easy. I should be able to break this now. And it should just loop. So it's actually using a little bit of that power. It's hard for us to tell how much it's actually producing right now. So let's actually head back and make some kind of battery. Probably be a good idea. What are the ones from Mekanism? What is are they cubes? These things? Maybe we'll use one of theirs. What do they hold? 800,000? That's actually a really easy recipe too. Let's get these back into place too, because that is part of our base buffer. Do that. That looks good. Oh, that messed up everything. There we go. That's cool. Okay. I was wondering why it said 7,000 was coming in all of a sudden. I was all confused. We'll need a couple of these energy tablets. Oh, they don't stack. Actually, what do you need for the second level one? Second level one. Well, I guess we got to make the basic either way. So let's do that. And the second level one is just some more tablets. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and make the second level one. That one holds 3.2 million RF. That is cool. I don't know if we can easily tell how much is coming into these ones, but I think we can. Let's go ahead and head this way. Here we go. And I think we got our power set up, man. So it doesn't really matter where this goes. It's just like a buffer, right? Let's go to, we need to side config this thing. It'd be on the back, right? So here, energy input. Everything's input, right? That should actually be working. Why is it not working? Let's see here. Yeah, the green sides are all inputs on this, right? That's how that works. And output is on the bottom. Is that how that works here? So is the bottom on this actually red? Is that how it works? No, it isn't. Go back here. I thought the sides kind of decided that. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the configuration here. See if we can actually get power into this. Because that would be nice. No, it should be. This would be front. This is the front facing me, right? That's the bottom. That's the top. This is back. We want input on the back. Why is that not getting power? Oh, I messed this up. Let's fix this real quick. I see what I did wrong. Let's put the gas burner generator this way. So you can actually like pump gas into this from 3 different sides, but you only take the power out of the front of it, which is the green side. I wasn't actually moving the power back into the system, so it wasn't looping. And this thing's already full. And it's getting currently... Oh, doesn't say the input, does it? Just says how much it's storing. I can't really tell how much it's getting. It should be around 7,000. If not, it needs a few speed upgrades and stuff. And okay, I went ahead and made us a couple capacitor banks here. So we actually have 2 of them. I needed 2 because each one of these can only move 5,000 RF a tick into it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to see how much power we're actually producing. Also went ahead and, I guess, muffled a couple more of the sounds in here from the mod. Every time I open this up, though, I'm getting these weird errors. Like, look at this. What is with this? I've never seen this before from this item, actually. It's really weird and really odd. So, yeah, I definitely don't want to be open that in front of you guys because it's a little strange. But these Mekanism machines are really loud, so it's nice to be able to muffle them either way. It's just that weird error message, which scares me a little bit. But anyway, this is working. It's doing its thing. I did forget to hit dumping excess on this at one point. and it wasn't dumping off the oxygen, and so it stopped working. So I fixed that. That's kind of all sorted out. And all these have maximum upgrades in them too. So you can see here, effect times 10, effect 256. Is that normal, 256? Wait a second. Go here. Why does this one only say times 10? Wait a second. I'm so confused what's going on here. Why? I don't think it's supposed to be 256. I don't think that's normal, is it? Put it in there. See how it works out. I don't think. Maybe that one machine goes up that high? Yeah, because I thought it was normally times 10 for max speed upgrades. Yeah, times 10. But this one, though, for some reason, is saying 256. So apparently it makes the Electrolytic Separator even faster than the rest, which is pretty insane, because that is pretty fast. And this one's times 10, times 10. So it reduces the energy cost times 10, and then increases the speed and the energy cost by 10 as well. So with both, it kind of just levels it out, right? So that is pretty cool. But we're going to test this out. So let's actually go and grab the capacitor bank. Let's toss that down there. We should be able to quickly see how much this is actually producing once it kind of levels out here. It may have already leveled out, actually. So we're actually producing... let's kind of watch it here. I think that's the max right there. 7888. I think that's the max amount of RF you can get out of it. That's a little dependent on this burn rate. I think it has something to do with how full it is, too. The burn rate. So the fuller it is, the higher the burn rate will go, and you'll get the max power out of it. So that is cool. That is actually awesome. That is pretty cool. I don't know why we're outputting 3. Oh, 3 is just feeding the machines, right? So that is cool. It's doing its thing. It's producing massive amounts of power, and it's not a pretty setup. This is not a pretty setup, but for this, it's actually really compact. A lot of times when I set this up, I make a mess of it. I have cablings go over all over the place, and people have gotten mad at me in the past, I should say, when I do this, because my cabling goes totally just dire wire. But I wanted to at least do it compact if I can't do it pretty, right? So anyway, that is cool. We got power, and we should be able to pretty soon get an AE2. Maybe we'll do some deep mob learning first, but either way, we got the power for whatever we need. So that's pretty awesome. And I think I'm going to go ahead and probably wrap this one up here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.